Welcome back. We are deep in tax season, and this year the IRS is expecting more than 120 million tax returns. So you want to make sure that yours is accurate and that you're taking advantage of the new changes that could actually benefit you. So joining us now to break down what's new and also what you need to know is Luis Garcia. He works in media relations for the IRS. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
It's tax season, one of those things that sometimes people like to put off into the last minute, but you do want to go ahead and get ahead of it and also be cautious because there are potential scammers out there, right?
Right. If it's money, there's crooks at every turn. So we want to make sure that people know there's options for them. If you're moderate to low income, think about Accounting Aid Society or Wayne Metro. They have volunteer income tax assistance. If you make less than $64,000 a year, you get somebody who is IRS trained, IRS certified, using IRS vetted software, and they'll do your taxes A to Z and file them. And most people, 81% of people, get a refund. So you get your refund as quickly as possible.
That's the whole process, free of charge.
That's it, the whole thing free of charge.
Okay, so what are some of the other changes that people need to keep in mind this year? We mentioned that some things could actually benefit them, but you got to know what you need to look out for.
Right. So lots of people, 70% of all Americans qualify for Free File, and it's a public-private partnership between the IRS and 9 different software companies, and they give their software for free through irs.gov. Now, if you're like most people, when you look at Free File, you're thinking, I'm just going to put it into a search engine and I'm going to go wherever it says that it's free. That's not how it works. If you want guaranteed free tax preparation software, make less than $79,000 a year like most Americans, then go through irs.gov first, and then click on Free File, and then you can pick which software company you want to go to, and then you could go ahead and do it there.
Okay, are there any ways to kind of spot some of those fake websites? Because sometimes they can trick you if you're not careful.
Oh, yeah, they're really sophisticated. They are identical in every way to the IRS, at least initially. But you've got to look at the address bar at the top. Instead of irs.gov, it'll be some mess of a URL. So be very, very careful. Remember, the IRS is never going to just call you out of the blue about a refund. We're never going to demand immediate payment. No matter what you've seen in the movies or people have told you, we're never going to threaten you, and we're never going to demand immediate payment.
Yeah, we do see that a lot in the movies, so that's good to keep in mind. And I know that, it can be easy to slip into one of those scams, and that can cause quite a bit of damage. So it's best to just do your homework ahead of time and make sure that you're finding the right source.
Right, and remember, if you're being threatened, just hang up. Most people, they panic, they stop thinking, and they just react. That's what these criminals are counting on, because you're just going to send your money.
Now, this isn't a scam that I'm very familiar with. How often do we see people falling for these?
For the tax professional scams, well, what they do is they use word of mouth. Instead of scaring you, they entice you. Instead of the stick, they're using the carrot. And they say, hey, I can give you the biggest refund you've ever seen, just come here. And not only are they going to take your money, but they're going to take all of this valuable personal information. It's the one time a year where you, your family, everybody's social security numbers, account number, everything in one package, and you're giving it to a stranger. So do your homework, make sure that person is who they say they are, has the credentials that they say they have, and make sure you go to irs.gov. We've got a directory, and you can look them up and make sure that they're registered.
Yeah, because that's pretty dangerous to hand that kind of information off to a scammer. Let's talk about those procrastinators, the people who wait until the last minute. Definitely want to get ahead of that too, right?
Well, the procrastinators, the funny thing is, the majority of them are getting a refund. Everybody thinks, oh, those are the people who owe money. No.
Like, I'll get to that later.
Yeah, no. It's the people who are getting money back. They're just sitting on it. And we have your money. We want to give you your money, but you've got to file that return first.
Yeah, got to get the work done. All right, anything else people need to keep in mind as we continue in this tax season?
Yeah, make sure that you start at irs.gov, do your homework on your tax professionals, and remember that Free File software is available for everybody. Even if you make over the $79,000, we have free fillable forms that you can use.
Okay, and where can people find that information?
Everything's on irs.gov.
All right, and that's exactly, again, where you can go to make sure you're finding those legitimate websites as well. Luis, thank you for your insight. We appreciate you joining us tonight.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.